Okay, so I drew this morning. I'm on Abilify. I'm going to do a checkpoint. So, on Abilify, which I'm going to try to watch the camera at times too. Feels like after a storm. You got your rock bed, your sand. But just those waves that were before, because it was just windy. Have subsided, but it feels almost empty, like you're at the brim of a chalice. That is a horrible. We're just going to say it's a foot. There you go. But you're at the chalice and it's almost full. And you're just doing nothing in fear that you're going to lose what you got. So, that's Abilify to me. Bill. Yeah. Fine. All right. Which is fine if people require me to be on that, but I lack creativity. I can still do connective things, but it is such a workout. It's like being in soup, a bowl of soup. And I'm just trying to do my thing, but everything is just a fucking burden. I mean, I'm able to accomplish it eventually, but do I realize it's a bowl of soup? Should I have to go through that? Yes, no, depending on others. So there's such thing as frequency, and a lot of meds, or simply put, are heavy metals, all right, which are supposed to change the rate at which your brain oscillates. But the problem is, if I had started a psychosis process, so I am doing this is I know where I want to be in life. It's right here. So then I do a perimeter. All right. This is my 100% capability of now, which we now call the internet, where we get all our information. Peace, 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 peace. You get to a point to where you're like, I'm not going down this. This is wrong. This is right. This is change to my past beliefs, childhood. I understood this as a child, or it's explained as a child. I get it. I can accept that. This up here is future. And now here's where everything goes awry. So on the internet, we have AI. Now, we didn't used to have this. We used to have crazy talk. So, but anyways, they use big words to confuse people, or they mash different words together. The AI is trying to fix this. All right. So that way you can have the future of your dreams, of which the internet is really hard to decipher because you don't know what is fake. You don't know what is real. Everything just seems real fake from the foundation up. Because you're upright. That's basically what it is. So I says good people use AI, meaning that they assume everything is AI. They use it as an excuse to do it themselves. They take the needed steps. They do what others do not until they reach their X marks the spot, buried treasure. Okay? So, and that's real. That's always real. You know, the reasons why you come home to bed to lay down. So, that got heavy. That was a personal thing. I've accomplished pretty much everything except for my 111 rule, of which I was going to change the music. So I'm going to pause it and see if that works. So right now it is 11:31. Yeah, maybe that'll help. There you go. Give me a moment. I'm going to pause it. Basically all heavy metals here. Oh, let me give you a time so you have a reference. So is heavy metal. All right, I'm going to have to stop because staff is starting to pour in. But my goal is to draw. But I'm having a hard time. I mean, I want original material, but I can't think in the moment. So I was thinking about doing like a discovery and pulling 3 words out that are on here. So, and it doesn't even have to correlate to the story. Like this one is from the show Lost, so I can put Lost. But fingerprint. This is where I get all my cheats too. There's some that are so fake, but they intertwine the story with such accurate information that it's hard to differentiate. So, but it's because we're all on connected at timing intervals right now with this AI. Eventually, there's going to become a point during this AI. It's trying to weed out the artists. So now there's going to be a bridge point between complete professional AI translator and then the actual manual. All right. You. Oh. So, like I said, that is, I did too far. Here, let me turn it. There's E for you. And then you got your pointer finger, which is L. So L, you are God. Well, in our definition, not a reality, because it takes a lot of people to create this mountain. And then this is you watching. So you have a choice of binary. Do you want to do it that route? And then you have all these little notches. Well, you can learn it yourself, but you get to a point, you're in this spot and it seems so far away. But if you hit that first little notch, either side, and you then get it. You're like, okay, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 15. So you get it. You get the big O. So, but the problem is like you have this concept that life is, I have to keep this job, I have to do whatever, I've got kids, I don't have time. So that's what I'm working on. So if I can if I can create this solution out of people on disability, then translate the people that are doing freelance into artists, then those will have to decide whether they're going to join this group as an educator and hone, or decide to isolate and work that way. So, but either way, you're creating positive growth. So, there's no negative in this. So, I hope that makes sense. Are you fucking with the tube? Does that help on the what I was doing? All right, there's a story. So my dad had us a couple times on some visitations, and I don't talk about my dad much. Not the dad that everyone would understand is my father. So my grandmother had this beach lot property. Well, there's a lake there, lake, beach lake. I don't know. There's a song about it on SNL. It's pretty funny. But we never had that, so he would take us camping. My sister was burying stuff in the sand, building sand castles. Now, she's always getting in trouble like that. Not trouble. She's testing boundaries. So she buried the keys, and then leveled out the land, and then asked if we could go get something to eat. So we go over to our campsite and build a fire. All right. And then it starts to rain, and then the fire goes out. Big old clouds. Then the fire goes out. Then we're like, where are the keys? We've got to get the keys. We're going to go home. Then she's like, I buried them in the beach. She literally stands up all proud. All proud. It's like, beach. Over there. Oh. All right. So she did that. The other incident was Easter. And this one I didn't get to see. But so I wake up. I wake up all scratching my eyes. And I'm like, yay, Easter. Now, mind you, at Imperial 1125 Wolfhollow Road, they probably redid the house by this point. There was a closet there, which ended the hallway. You come in here. There's the living room. This is where I gave my Christmas story. This is where the tree was. This is where like 5 to 10 people were carrying in gifts. It was a lot of gifts, but it still destroyed my imagination and made me grow up way too fast, which made me do whatever. But there was the couch, there was the TV there, and then there's the kitchen right here, which the kitchen had this cool thing. It had this like, here's the floor, here's a 5-year-old right there. And then there was this arch thing. She wanted that arch. The house had to have arches, my mom said. So, and you can see in the kitchen, of which I cut my thumb in there making garlic bread. I decided to sharpen the fuck out of the knife because the butter was frozen. I was cooking, I don't know, 8, 9, I don't know. I cooked spaghetti. But anyways, I sliced my thumb open, which you could probably still see it. All right, let's see if you can see it. There's that one. I think that was it. Wait. Yeah. That was either the bug or the knife. I don't remember which one. I had to get stitches multiple times because I wasn't clumsy. I was fearless. So there's the kitchen. Anyways, I'll draw the kitchen real quick. Here was the fridge. This is where I got smacked in the face by my mom. Busted my lip open, which I still have that knot in my lip. I'll always remember her. I was mouthing off, and she turned around, swinging her arms like she was going to do drama. She didn't realize I had walked that close. I had this tendency, even though I was 300 some odd pounds, to not make sounds. So, then we had the bathroom here, which the porn stash was right there. There was the toilet and the tub. So, anyways, I won't draw the rest. That's my sister and my mom's room. So, but it was all one floor. So I come in from my room, my queen size bed, which was awesome. It could have been a full. I just thought it was a queen. I walk in, I come in. Sister's right here. There's no tree. Has the TV on, loud as fuck. And there is candy everywhere and eggs busted open. And then I'm like, did you open up your basket? She goes, no, I cleaned out the yard. There was no more hiding eggs. So I yell. They come running in, both of them. This is before they separated. They're like, what happened? Now, mind you, she also tried to blame eating candy on the dog. The dog did it. So, good times. There's many different moments like that. But she just had to, she knew I could out-talk her. And then because she would start crying, so she would jump, because we were always taught by Grandma, early bird gets the worm. So that's basically saying that I got up early because I wanted it. Fuck off. So that's basically what my sister wanted. Now, my sister took my grandmother's place basically in the business industry. So she picked up a lot of stuff even though she didn't understand it. And after Grandma heard that story, she just nonchalantly says, well, early bird gets the worm. Good for you, Sarah. She's like, plus, A plus. So it was a good time. This same one, okay. So right here, there's this tide wall, and we had this like drainage thing. It was all concrete. It kind of dipped down that way, and the drainage wall was here, and the house was here, and the roof was right here. So who put their bike on the roof? This guy. It's like, I can do it. Nope. I hit this thing so hard. The bike's down here. I'm like sprawled, broken arm. So it was hilarious. It was hilarious. So, and then if you're wondering, this kind of drainage down that way. So the wall was like, the tide wall went like that. And then it leveled out. This then like dipped down because there was like this huge drainage. So, and then we had a huge drainage problem from the railroad tracks right behind us. So we had the railroad tracks, which was this big, large thing, and then they were dumping chemicals back here. So, of which my mom tried to sue them. And we went to Jeff City, and that's the second time I've been to Jeff City. We got a nice hotel. The senator or some governor put us up, so they wanted us to talk. But never worked out. So, but then my mom got paranoid after that. So, I don't know. Talk to you later. Bye. I really love my family, but sometimes they say some stupid shit. And then other ones are inactive, all right? I mean, I know they're working, but it's always nice to chime back in and say, hey, you okay? Or, here's the deal. You're fucktard. Hang up on me. You know, that sort of deal. Let me go ahead and do this. I like this at the end of it because then people can grab a screen capture and replicate it. So, and the other side's blank. So, all right. Now, mind you, this house, I'm not sure is there anymore because there's a huge apartment complexes. They've been buying it out and putting cheap housing there because the school, like here is the spot. The school is literally, I'd say, 2 city blocks. That street comes out here. Here's the elementary. Here's the middle school. So, and then the high school is like way over here across the river. It's just a pond type deal, but so anyways, talk to you later. Bye.